A few days ago, probably like a month ago, I mean me, I went to Disney World, and first park I go to is Hollywood Studios, right? But you can't go without having a good breakfast. So I have this cool breakfast. I have a blueberry muffin, sausage, pancakes, orange juice, eggs, the normal stuff. It's good breakfast. It was very good. So we get to Hollywood Studios, take a picture of the beginning. Um, it's a city, like literally every park I've ever went to. Then I see these statues of R2D2 and BB-8. They're golden. They're celebrating their 50th anniversary. I gotta say, this park is incredible. The theming around the Star Wars is incredible. But of course, it's not just Star Wars. Yeah. Let's just keep going. Then I see this Edna Mode and Frozone, right? Statues, so cool. First stop ride was the Muppets one. I went on it before. It's still fun. I love these types of ones. Uh, it was 3D, and then there was stuff going on around us. So much fun. And gotta love the Muppets. And then on the way out, I saw this snowman, you see, and it seems kind of sad. I don't understand why. It just seems sad. But we get to Star Wars Land. You see all these Star Wars stuff. Don't mind that guy in the corner. Star Wars, and then more Star Wars. There's a tower, and then there's a droid. This picture here is a soda, whatever, soda shop and stuff, and they have this really cool soda bottle that I got somebody to let me take a picture of because I wasn't getting one. Ships. Look at that ship, so much fun. There's multiple angles. Then there's a starfighter. They're all. What am I doing? I'm a Star Wars fan. I know this. This is an X-wing. That's right. And then Rey and Chewbacca make an appearance. I don't know why, but they do. They make an appearance here. And then there's like this shop area. Oh man, this is so cool. Ah, it was so cool. Cause look at all this Star Wars stuff. I mean, look, there's like tiny ships on a rack. Oh, there's the bottle. You see this weird bottle? Yeah, I got this person to let me take a picture of it. I didn't get one because I wasn't thirsty. And then by the time I was, they ran out, which is great. Like they're using like a ship turbine or something to heat up their food aesthetically. And like more ships, and there's another droid, an R2 unit. Oh, it's so cool. And then by then we're out and we're into Toy Story Land. There's Buzz Lightyear. We go the next ride after the Muppets. I know it's been like half the day already, just wandering around because it's so cool. I love this. Oh, the Star Wars fan in me is having a lot of fun. So we go to Toy Story Mania. Apparently the wait time is 95 minutes, right? But it's worth it. We get inside. Look, there's stars in the sky, people. I took a picture of this Peter Pan thing because my grandma or like my cousin had one of these, and I remember seeing these a lot at grandma's house, right? And there's Mr. Potato Head. I have a cool story about him, but that's later. He talks. It's very cool. So first game, I lost to Blue the Boss. That's right. Blue the Boss was with me. Blue the Boss and I went to Disney together, along with we went together, and he beat me. We both had 30% accuracy. It's just the fact that I lost. I got less points. And then there's Buzz Lightyear again. We're back in Star Wars Land, right? So there's the restroom sign. And then we see Kylo Ren's like TIE fighter ship thing, and it's like, wow, so cool. And then more space around it, and here's a panoramic. And then I got blue milk because blue milk. It's blue. It's a thing, right? It's from the movies. It's from the movies. And then these stormtroopers, they come out of the ship. We go up to them and talk, and they're like, yeah. And I showed them the blue milk along with Budapest, and they said, no, we don't like that here, or something like that. It was like the stormtroopers are talking to me. I really wanted to ask them if I could join the First Order, which I mean is replacement for the Empire, I would join the Empire because the Empire is better than the First Order. But you know, you can't pick your battles because we're in the future, right? Well, by the end of that, we kept going. We found the Millennium Falcon. It's like, guys, it's the Millennium Falcon. Guys, it's the Millennium Falcon. I literally can't believe it's the Millennium Falcon, right? And then there's these towers next to it, and then there's panoramic. Also, by the way, I saw these QR codes around the building. Very fun. The Disney Play app, you know, collect things, find stuff. Yeah, it just really adds to the story. And then we found a wild Ray and Chewbacca being escorted by resistance troopers. But you know, then we saw these trees with the AT-AT thing, and right, it's staring at me. Then it was lunchtime. By lunchtime, I ate some fries and chicken. It was all right, you know, for food. I drank soda, I think. And then we kept walking around. Then I got in line. Oh yeah, we got in line for Rise of the Resistance, right? It was like 3 hours long. But we're like, we either go now or we don't go later. So on the line I saw this one for Star Chores. This poster for Star Chores. Because the line was so long, we went to like backstage of the Muppets ride. Yeah, you know the Muppets ride from the beginning of this video. Yeah, we went backstage basically. Like, if for some reason the line there was too big, the line would go here, but we're here now, right? And then there's like this waterfall thing, and then there's like this cool, the Star Wars fan in me is just, it's this area so much cool. Look at this. It's like it's one of those holographic pictures, and then there's BB-8. Look, it's BB-8. He's running around. He's like legitimately moving. That's not a picture of him. It's so cool. And then there's a hologram of Ray. It's a legitimate hologram. Buddha Boss showed me a video. That's gonna come in later. He showed me a video that he took. It's a very bad video, but at least it shows that it's like a legitimate like hologram thing. It's like, it feels like I'm actually in the Star Wars universe. And then you know we get captured. You know you're going through the line. We get captured by the First Order, and we're at their ship, right? And then I see this droid. I take a video of it, and then he just stops, and then he turns around and stares at the camera. It's like, he knows, and then he looks away. I'm like, oh, good. He doesn't know. And then, like, you know, there's a bunch of stormtroopers. Are like, oh, there's so many stormtroopers. That looks so cool. I mean, I wondered if they were animatronics. They're probably animatronic, not gonna lie. Then we get going. It feels like I'm in the ship, like, for reals. It's so cool. Ah, and then, you know, they're putting us into prison, and then there's these other two stormtroopers. One of them's like a captain or something. You can tell by their shoulder thing. It's like, and they looked at me, and they're animatronics. Their head moves, but it's like they made eye contact with me. And it's like, yes. So the story here is that now there's a spy in us, in our group of people, right? And I was ready to fully admit. I mean, I'm the spy. I would love to be part of the First Order. It's like, yes. And then we know that would ruin the experience. So then we went through the ride, and then we got out, and it's like, yeah, cool. Something happened, and then we went outside again. The sun's almost setting. You can see that, but there's water. And then we see this baby track. I don't know where this is. Then we're back in Toy Story Land, because we're just making our way around now. And then there's Woody. We went to Toy Story Mania again, because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna beat you now. And then this time I'm player 1 and Buddha Boss is player 2, and I beat him. Not only do I have better score, I now also have better accuracy than he does. And I win. I got the strategy down on this one. You gotta just like find the right spot and then just spam it. And then you know it's starting nighttime. We're making our way back, and then I just see Mickey, and then he's on top of the tower. And then there's more Star Wars, but it's at night, and it's like, that's legitimately so cool. Look at the Star Wars area by night. And then I find this Pluto sign, and his tail is like teleporting from the bottom to the top. I know this is like to save stuff, but like, come on, it should go up and down, not down, down, down. It can't. That doesn't work, right? And here's the video that Plutobas took. Like, she's talking to us. It's legitimately so cool. You can see behind her, so it's like a hologram. He's like, there's nothing here. There's nothing there. It's like, it's a hologram. It's a true, like, hologram. It's so cool. So, yeah, and that's legitimately all that I did for what's it called, Hollywood Studios. But I cannot tell you enough. It's so cool. You see all this Star Wars stuff. I wish I had more time there to go on the other Star Wars ride, the other two, because I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and it's like, oh, so much stuff. It's like, yes. I mean, okay, so going back to the Rise of the Resistance, right? We're in line, it says, okay, so it's going to be around 3 hours. It's going to be around 2 hours. An hour and a half, minimum, right? It's like, okay, well, we can handle that. We just ate lunch. That gives us time to lay off our stomach and stuff. But, the bad thing is that the ride breaks down like twice while we're in line. And it's like, it went from an hour and a half to 3 hours ish. And it's like, no. But whatever, right? It was a fun experience. It was so much fun. I was there, a part did scare me by the end, when you're in the space shuttle and then you leave the ship to go back to the whatever planet you're in and you crash. That did scare me a bit because I was not expecting that. But that it was so much fun. I cannot stress this enough. The Star Wars land is so cool. I would say it's a must for Star Wars fans. Oh, I didn't get to get a lightsaber. I think that's something I'm going to do next time I go, for sure. I need a lightsaber. I don't have one. I know. It's weird. But, yeah. Oh, it's so much fun. I mean, Toy Story Land was cool. Muppets Land was cool. I love the way Disney does their parks. It's so much fun. I mean, it's expensive, but like, it's fun. That's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed this. I will see you guys next time. Next episode should be like a Hacks MP finale type of thing. But there should be another video of this coming soon. And it's going to be about me going to Magic Kingdom. And that's going to be a fun experience. We're going to go through every single park. Yeah. But there's probably going to be a big break in between some of these videos because summer, I'm not going to be here for summer. So, yeah. And there's going to be a lot of pre-recorded videos. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you subscribed if you haven't already. And I'll see you later. Goodbye.